Sorry, y'all. I'm still here. I'm like trying to think of something really fast. One moment. Okay, I'm so sorry about the like 10-15 minute break I had there. 1 second. Let me actually check how long that was. It was like 15 minutes. Sorry about that. Really, I think I should tell others about it. I don't know if they'll believe me or not. It has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know. Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school's haunted? I don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I love his face. I was scared, like... I don't think it was really a ghost. I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence. Hey! And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me. Huh? But what was it? Some kind of invader or something? Some new kind of invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Siri. Haircut too? Ito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. But it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. Like I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sheesh, you could have saved the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. Atsuki. Let's concentrate on finding food for now. There's bound to be something edible out there. A ghost boy made of undying flames. It's gotta be an invader, right? I mean, what else could it be? We can't afford to stand around and talk. We gotta get out there and find something to eat. The traitor could be any one of us. An invader hiding in plain sight, waiting for the chance to strike. I can't believe I let a kitchen fire happen on my watch. I was so careful with the equipment, too. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Right now, should we just walk around and hope we find them? Yeah, I guess. Sheesh, why'd our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. Okay, so that's where we need to get. That's actually not too far. Search start. This is clearly the right choice. We do want to view the area. Is there any treasures? There's a treasure down there. Question is, do we go that far out of our way for one treasure? We certainly can. Question is if we'll make it. You see a mummy on the roadside. What in the world is this doing here? You dug a hole and respectfully buried the mummy, and suddenly you notice a red gem at your feet. Was it a gift from the mummy?
Ooh, a little something for me.
Okay, so we literally have to go past it, which isn't going to be possible. But if we're going that way anyway, I guess we'll just take the enemy appearance. Let's knock out these enemies pretty fast. Annihilate all enemies, all allies annihilated. Is this it? Just these three? Alright.
Here we go.
That's fine. Airblade? Interesting. Impact stat. Airblade. Side Slash is pretty leveled up. Pretty good. I guess there's not enough enemies for it, huh? And it puts me in a lot of danger. Airblade is probably the right choice here.
Ready when you are. Let's roll.
Let me handle it.
Unfortunate that it seems like... Oh. That's probably the
Get
best.
the hell out of my way! Did you see that?
Say when.
I'm good whenever.
I need to use that. Crazy enough, she can just zoom around the map, which is really nice.
Leave it to me. Don't try to stop me.
Gaku has a really good ability for taking out
Let
lots
me
of
at him.
enemies.
Let
do
it
this.
loose! You saw that, right? Let me handle it. Bang, bang, bang! Prepped and ready.
More hits rid of both.
Did you see that?
Here we go.
Side slash.
Take this.
Twice, we'll get rid
Let's
of
do
both of
this.
them.
All right.
Nice. Now that's all
Good
that's
to go.
left. Is the impact stab. So a dash.
I've got this. Ready when you are. Yeah.
Cooked. There wasn't very many turns either. High temperature nuclear reactor? Hey, I'll take that. Some good stuff. And that'll get me the rest of the way, just about. Oh no, it will get me the rest of the way. What gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Oh, okay, so we're not far enough in. Not even a single can of beans. I also noticed that there's fires blocking our way, which I don't think I've seen that on the map until now. But it's blocking all the treasure from what I've seen. Are the treasures supposed to be indicative of food? Can't tell. We can't give up yet. Let's search a little farther out. Okay. So now I have to go further, but what's the fire representative of? I still don't know. I don't want to go towards one though. Feels like a waste. Continue exploration, obviously.
Aww.
This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. Wind's so strong too. It's stinging my face. Strong wind and rain. This must be one of those storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I must the TRC in its air conditioning and regulated temperature. That's such a crazy concept. That they're in a world where, like, they're used to living, in a way where everything is just like regulated. That feels way more unnatural. But obviously, that's because I'm not used to it. You know, with the way people adapt. If that's how the world was, you know, it'd feel unnatural to switch to the quote-unquote how things were. Air conditioning regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? I still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. I really hope we can find something. Pick up a mask with an exotic design. You feel a strange force acting on you. It's urging you to put the mask on. Put it on. The moment you put on the mask, you suddenly lost all your energy. Yeah. That sucks. Catch sight of a figure in a black cape cut across your path. What was that? You want to chase after the fat figure in the cape? Could it be a legendary thief? Black tie mask? As you frantically give chase, a rose flew through the air like an arrow and pierced Subasa's leg. I'm serious. I'll catch them one day. Oh, interesting. So we got some damage done to Tsubasa there, but in exchange we got artificial rose.
I'll take that.
So we got some materials in exchange for her getting hurt. You find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. Push it out with a net. You used the net and fished up a bronze token. Nice, we'll take those.
Did it.
I want to go for that rock. This looks like an old mineral store. There are lots of rocks on the shelves. Take a glowing blue rock. You picked up the glowing blue rock and your palm began to feel warm. This has to be some kind of amazing crafting material. Got Ori helpful.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Let's go. Hopefully I don't lose everything like I did that last time. That was
This
frustrating.
storm
Fun.
is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
I also see a strange one that I've never seen before over there at the back left, if you guys can see that with the X. Does that mean end exploration? Does that mean the map actually ends? What the hell is level 5 fire, though, next to me?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
I really feel like whoever is doing these things is intentionally doing them knowing certain things, right? Like the day that Kiriko went missing and all that stuff was happening, we had to deal with the invaders alone. In the middle of the night, no less, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then, on top of that, we had to deal with, now, right, we have this happen, right? We lose, all of our food, and it just happens to be that the next day it's raining, you know? And not just any rain, like a horrible storm. It's almost like they were intending for us to have to go out into this horrible weather. So it wasn't just about the food reserves. It wasn't just about getting rid of Hiriko. It's like they're intentionally doing these things at the worst possible and most disadvantageous times for us. It's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me up.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Oh shit, that's an... Oh shit! Is that Hiriko possibly? Or just another possible survivor? I want to believe that it's not an enemy, but I could be wrong. Either way, they knocked us right into another memory. Munch.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
Damn, he probably said something. He probably said something and pissed her off. Was it about her having 50 burgers?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
Oof. Ooh, keeping someone waiting. Kept her waiting, not good.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I seriously thought it was tomorrow.
Oof. Forgot the date. That explains everything. That would explain why she's got Big Man.
You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
I love the voice acting. I love like when I don't have to say anything and they do it all for me. And the voices are great. I love hearing the old Danganronpa voice actors. And
You really want to make this right?
alright.
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I?
Oh, that's why. She probably ordered a lot just because she was pissed at him.
Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
Oh god, you're gonna make her more mad.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
Oof, dude, you really messed up. It wasn't just, like, the week before, but she's been waiting and waiting for this. That's tough. Oh my god.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
At least he apologized. Oh crap.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it.
They're practically dating at this point.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course! A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Kadoa?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Huh. No, that was weird. That was... I get, like, no, like, that feels very out of place. Huh. Oh shit. He spent a day outside the outside the academy? Where's everyone else? Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Oh yeah, I forgot! They didn't, it wasn't all 6 of them that went. That also explains why I couldn't use more people during that fight. Because it was just the 3 of us in that team. Because I was wondering where everyone else was. That's why if you saw me, I looked around during that fight. Okay. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy. And without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. This is really, really not good. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. Just like that, I started to drift off again. Damn, we are in a bad spot. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. It? Oh. What? Huh? That kind of looks like Sirei, but not the same? Huh? Is that? No, it's not Sirei because he has a different hat, but he has the same pin. He's got the heart and the brain. What's up with the lips? Not a general star. I can't tell if it's Sirei or like something that's similar to Sirei. Sirei? Is that a female one? No, it's definitely like something like Sirei, but I don't think that's Sirei. I think Sirei is dead. Dead. Damn. Days are just passing by. Yo. I would like to remind everyone that when we started the game, it was day 21. Or it wasn't even day 21. It was we literally went into day 21. Which means I ended things on like day 20? Because I remember I was like, oh, we're 3 weeks in now. And now, out of nowhere, bam. Yeah, we either like woke up into day 21 or something, but it was day 21 when we first started, or like right around there. It's been a week in-game time, and I've only played for like an hour and a half. Given that I was like AFK for a second. It just skipped through a bunch of days. So we're almost a third into the game in terms of time, if we're going off the 100 mark. Granted, free time also passes the granted, free time also passes the time. But the fact we woke back up means someone else found us. And is Siri back alive? Like, what's going on right now? How did we survive out there? Huh? Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't the academy, is it? This isn't my room. Oh. Okay, so we are in the academy, we're just not in our own room? I'm sure these sense of everything. There was a click and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior. So is this not the academy? I'm very, very mistaken.
Ah, feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
So wait, is there multiple of these academies going on then? Because if that's possible, then that's the Sirei of a different academy. Huh. Very, very curious. A lot to take in. It's really good. He gives quite a scare there. A little gray blob came scurrying over to me. My brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sire. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I'm not the honorable Sire. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy, and this is, in fact, second to Last Defense Academy. Oh, Sire. Second to last. You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. Okay, so there is another academy. I was correct about that. But this is like the backup academy? Why weren't we made aware of this? Probably because Sire was gone before he had a time to give us any sort of information. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness.
Huh?
You mean, you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy, lickety-split. The real question is, did whoever slammed me in the back of the head, was their intention to kill me? Were they expecting Takumi to die out there? Because it's very likely that he would have died if he wasn't found. And if that's the case, then the only thing that could come to mind is that it was one of the 6. One of the 6 would be the traitor in that instance. I don't know, something about Eito makes me feel strange. Is it possible that Eito got changed when he was out there? And one we brought back isn't him? And was an invader instead? And the real Eito is gone? So much going on. So little that I understand. Thanks for going our soldiers club something. You saved me. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the kind of like split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? So he doesn't even remember the fact that he got hit over the back of the head. That's how bad his... Okay. So maybe he'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. Oh, so that academy has food. They were only simple rice balls. The sight of them made my mouth water. Felt like I hadn't eaten in days. That's because you haven't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a youngin' enjoying their food, so... But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. What others? Dude, it's second to last defense academy. Obviously, there's going to be students there that they're training. The other students of this academy, dear boy. I wonder how much they know about what's going on. Because I don't think she knows that there's a traitor, or about all the stuff that's been going on. I don't think she knows that Hiriko's gone missing, or that Siri's gone missing. There's so much we can explain. I wonder if it's safe to share with the second to last defense academy then, since the supposed traitor that I'm assuming there is in the main campus. Oh my goodness, so much going on. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. Let's say we continue this conversation there. Oh, that's what was supposed to happen to us. We were supposed to be training, but since everyone didn't want to, like, work together, this is what ended up happening. Sorry that I keep reading through. I'm like, this. Oh my goodness. There's so much to take in right now. Let's see if we continue this conversation. Are we gonna see one of the other students? Are we gonna see Hiriko? Oh, there's so much. I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was a girl one, but no, it says his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. That said, the strange creature hurried away. Stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy, like a second campus. It even has students to protect it, just like ours. But if we're the main campus, then are they also defending something? Or are they simply being trained? Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. Yeah, I'm also curious. I'm also very, very curious. Talk to me. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Arrive at second to last defense academy. The other academy. Also, in the main academy, I don't think these are red. I think they're blue. I know it's such a little detail. The room doesn't look any different from the ones in Last Defense Academy. It says they don't look any different, but I could swear the color is different. I'll have to check when we get back, but there's a monitor here. I'm guessing it won't be Siri doing the broadcasting. I feel like I should... Okay, so none of these have names. Can I even go? And that means there's less students then. This one's gone. You see that? Like, there's not even any words, which means that I think that means that not only is that back row not filled with students, but that this one isn't there too. So how many students would that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this my dorm room? Yeah, it's the one I came in. If we assume that no one's in that one either, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 students at this academy, but if we assume that the one I'm staying in isn't a student and was just being used for us, then that means there's only 5 students here. And that's if my assumption on that is correct. Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to the Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. Yeah, like the colors, right? Because, like, the yellow. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Go up. And, like, same kind of, like, statues and the building really is laid out just like Last Defense Academy. It's hard to believe there are 2 schools as similar as this. I should head over to the gym, maybe I'll get some answers. Defense room door. Okay, so it's not gonna let me go into any of the rooms, but I can run through the hallways. Yeah, I want to say it's just the colors, right? Like the yellow in this room, in the hallways, and then that purple for the glass, the stained glass. But aside from the color being, like, different, I'll have to check what the colors for each room. I know that the training room, I think the training room's room 2, I know that that hallway is blue. So it's yellow here, but it's blue there. I don't know, I can't remember what the 1st and 3rd floors are. Oh crap. Okay. cafeteria. The gym's on this floor, I believe. I believe the gym's floor 1. Do they also have the same amount of rooms open already? It feels like they have less rooms open than we do. Which would mean that they're lagging behind in parking lot. Huh. That's different. I mean, we have garage, but is that what that's supposed to be? As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me. More students.
Who?
Okay, so we've got blue-haired eye patch kid, girl with the katana, and tomato person, green tomato person. I don't know why I said orange. I was thinking yellow, but no, that's probably more like green, right? Green tomato. There's only 3 students there, but if my assumption was correct about there being 6 rooms, with the one that we were occupying not belonging to a student, then there should be 2 more students.
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man.
Okay, so that's that guy's name. So we've got Syria as the main campus's mascot. Nigo is the second academy's mascot.
You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up. Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
So yeah, whoever slammed us over the back of the head was trying to get us killed. They fully intended for the invaders to get to us, but by pure luck we made it out of that without that happening. Is that also how Hiriko went out? She went out with someone and they lured her. Would it be Eito? I'd be very frustrated if it was Eito, unless with the pure exception if Eito never came back. And the real Eito wasn't a traitor, they just got murdered out there and an invader took their place. Which would be very frustrating to know that Eito was dead from the very beginning, and when we went out to save him, they used that against us. But at the same time, it'd make me feel better than him being a traitor from the very start.
2 days? I was out that long?
Yeah, you gotta explain what's going on, and that our academy is out of food, and that we're, like, desperate.
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me.
Yo! Hey, Joshua! Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. I'm not sure how much you know about the Danganronpa series or this game, but I've just been enjoying playing it. Let's see here. Where's my thing? So then what, is the tomato the one that's talking now? Because the other 2 just spoke. So I can only imagine that the tomato's the one that's saying they deserve the thanks. I read the academy, so not sure that any and all achievements here belong.
So it's me you should be thanking! Go on, do it! Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide! I demand proper gratitude!
What the hell?
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy.
Alright.
In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it.
Yeah, but do you not know that, he's dead? Sire is gone. Sire is cooked. Sire got mincemeated. Found in a trash can. Absolutely cooked, buddy.
Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Alright, alright.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori.
I absolutely love the design for her character.
She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Sir? Are we being called sir just because that's how she goes about, like, giving proper greetings and stuff? Or is it because, in regards to rankings, we rank over them since we're from the main campus and they're from the sister campus? Either way.
Thanks. Same here.
What was that again? She was admiring me. Okay. She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage. Okay, that explains why I absolutely loved the way she was dressed and like everything. It's because she's supposed to be like the spitting image of a samurai. And I absolutely love it. I think it's so cool.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
It's probably because we got slammed over the back of the head. But he doesn't know that, so he'd have no idea.
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
What?
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like.
Mal, you made him sound like he had an incurable disease and was gonna die.
Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine!
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is not what migraine is. Migraine is a form of headache. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. That is something.
In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
What? Huh? What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where did she get all of that?
It's not a rare, incurable disease?
Where did you hear that?
Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
Okay, so someone completely used her innocence against her and just lied straight to this girl's face, and she bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Okay, that that completely makes 100% sense. I have no idea why she would trust the weird tomato head.
As you can see, Kyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Well, a combatant is a lot more, what's the word? Design? Honestly, I guess they're both combatants in regards to what we have, but they're a lot more, fit. Yeah, a lot more suited, there we go, for, fighting off the invaders than what we have at the main campus. What else?
Hey, how's it going?
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, you know, experimented on.
Damn.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Yeah, that's a great reaction. This guy is making Darumi seem like normal, which is insane.
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Mutual bloodlust.
The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki.
Give me 10 seconds, y'all. 10 seconds. I'm back! Sorry about that. I had to grab something really fast. That didn't take nearly as long. Next up's running rather such a business Suzuki.
She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
I guess that explains why she's so eccentric. Wealthy people normally are. Like the stupid wealthy people, at least, like stupid rich.
Bow your head, peasant! What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member.
Okay, there's 4.
But she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
Huh.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too.
Is she the one that slammed us over the back of the head? Even still, it doesn't explain why she would leave us. No, it couldn't have been her. But we didn't see who struck us. That's the part I don't like.
And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Oh my goodness.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Oh my god.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges.
Oh wow, yeah, he doesn't know anything. He's completely out of the loop.
Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to Siri. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. So migraine is only a commonplace ailment. Can't believe I was taken in by Lady Ferrara's laws. Have you seriously never heard of migraine before?
Ah!
Of course I've heard of it. I simply forgot. That's all. Forgive me. My life has been devoted to training ever since childhood. I'd never left the forest before coming here. I'm entirely self-taught when it comes to academics, so there are some things I might forget more than others. It must have been hard. I've never been any good at studying on my own, apart from maybe learning my multiplication tables way back. Multiple... Don't tell me you never learned those either. Of course! The, multiplicity tables. I know them well. It just slipped my mind for a moment. How exactly did you study? With books, naturally. My grandmother had a formidable library of manga. I had no shortage of reference materials. Oh, that's not good. Language, mathematics, history. Everything I know about life. I learned by reading manga. Oh, that's very bad. Please don't tell me she thinks everything she read actually happened. You're probably creeped out by me being an assassin, right? But trust me, it's not as bad as you think. I don't like killing random people I don't even know, but it's the family business. I was born into it. Unfortunately for me, I was also born with a natural talent for it, so I don't have all that much choice in the matter. Someday, I'd love to break free and pick my own targets. You know, kill people I want to kill. Killing for money is so impersonal. I want to meet someone who wants to murder me just as much as I do them. Who knows? If you play your cards right, maybe you and me will have that kind of relationship someday. I'll pass. Let's keep a healthy distance between us. You should consider it an honor to be allowed in my presence. If we were back at the complex, I'd never associate with your type. It's fine with me. I don't want to hang out with someone who wears a giant tomato on their head either. That drab outfit of yours is made from regular cloth, too. How very mundane. Hey, I'm sure your clothes are all expensive designer brands, but in the end, they're just cloth too, you know. I ought to wash your mouth out with industrial cleaner for that remark. This is no ordinary fabric. It's a one-of-a-kind material, handmade by my favorite idol group. They'd never done any weaving before, but people will do anything if you pay or threaten them enough. You made an idol group do that? Any chump with a few million in their bank account can buy designer brands. The true elite know how to go the extra mile and add real value to their purchases. This girl's got a real nasty attitude. I think all that money's gone to her head.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
Of course we're not going to be able to explain ourselves. We're never able to explain ourselves. The day comes to an end. The night comes to an end. Every chance we're about to have some kind of explanation, get some kind of answer, give some kind of answers, have anything happen. Fancico, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Anytime anything good is about to happen for us, it doesn't. And you know why? You know why it doesn't happen? Because this game likes to mess with us. That's what it likes to do. It likes to mess with us. It likes to mess with us real bad. You know, I'm over here. I'm trying to give an explanation. I'm like, you know what? This is awesome. We're finally going to get to tell everything that happened, and some stuff is going to happen, and we're going to progress. And I bet you anything that fourth person's about to walk through the door and cut us off. Watch. That's why there's a line there. That's why he stopped speaking. What did I say? But before I could go on, the door of the gym swung open. Is that Siri? After all this, is Siri about to pop in? After, right as I was about to tell them that Siri is dead? Before I could go on, the door of the gym swung open, and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Oh my god, is it Karua? Is that Karua? Okay, so, Siri is dead, but I swear that's Karua. When I heard it, my whole body tensed up, and my heart started beating like crazy. That explains who the fourth member is, and why they purposely waited. I was not expecting it to be Karua. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be. Could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster, so fast I thought it might burst out of my chest. No
Sorry
way.
it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Oh my god. And Karua mentioned, she was like, what if one day I was to forget you? What if one day we spoke together and I had no idea of who you were? That's Karua though, right? Unless she had a twin sister. No, but she's not gonna remember us, is she? Sorry it took so long.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere.
So they lost someone too. So I was right, there was 6 or 5 originally. There was 5 originally. The same way that we lost Hiriko, they can't find Moko.
It's you! Wow, you're finally awake! Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Doesn't remember us.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back.
Karuha! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
Huh? What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
And why do you keep calling me Karuha?
So does she have a twin sister then?
I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karuha person you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi Kirifuji. Nozomi? She's not Karuha? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say anymore, a metallic sound rang out. The next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Taka. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji. It's like Jumanji, but it's Jumonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I'm not the one who decides who I cut down with. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits suckering tons of hapless victims that way. Let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind! Trust me, Kiyoshika, you'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karuha who you speak of. You got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong. You're not. You're all saying this girl isn't Karuha. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How's that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now. Can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this. Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. Still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. And you look so much like this girl I know. Saying her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're so quick to see the worst in everyone. Urara. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. True warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kiyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You were letting it all hang out. It was a sight I'll never forget. Let's, change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Oh, nothing much. Just people are dying and going missing, and Siri's dead as balls. Oh, right. I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Siri being dismembered and hidden in the ruins. About Hiriko taking over as leader, then going missing. About us being drugged and losing all our food. And finally, about how we'd gone out to... about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man. That's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side, you know? Like Kyoshika. Useless? Together with the holy Jumanji sword, I'm the finest swordswoman in all the land. It's been hard for you all this time. Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karuo and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be?
Oh.
Good grief. I think all this info has been too much for an ego. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal. Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head from Kurara, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. Honorable Sirei. Killed. Dismembered. No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of, anyway. If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, no, no! Sirei! My honorable Sirei! How can this be? And you! Quit your blubbering, or I'll crack you open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now I have told you these... anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about the school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. What's the matter? Is that thing about the multiplicity table still bothering you? Why not? It was all a jest. There's no way I'd be ignorant of such a basic concept. You'll have to get used to my sense of humor, she would talk with me. I hope I find someone to share my bloodlust with someday. Killing someone who wants to kill you just as much. Now that's love. Do you really think you deserve to speak to someone of my standing whenever you want? Get on your knees and show some respect. Is something wrong? Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. It's nothing. Her voice and her expressions are just like I remember. The only thing that's different is her hair. She has to be Karuo. What's going on here? First of all, the school is called second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your Last Defense Academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Ah, yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. And what's in that room, exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sirei tell you? No, he never got around to it. This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear. Now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Siri didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics. Have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. Honorable Siri would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. That's the last you'll hear out of it from me. That's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Siri is gone, right? So what's the problem? No. It doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. What is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? Whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it. Or them. I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it?
Huh.
What's the matter? Is that thing about the... Interesting. If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you. There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no. We have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or the revival-matic to be of use. By now, they've probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko. Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro. Most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oshi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh yeah, we have double the amount of students that they started with. They started with 5 and dropped down to 4. We started with 10 and dropped down to 9. Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information. You cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. You may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield. Yes? That makes sense why their school has combatants and ours didn't. Because they have an assassin, they've got a swordswoman. I have no idea what Nokomi and the other 3 are capable of. But yeah, we were all completely fresh. That's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters. Even her. Haru, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield. I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any Undying Flames here. Oh, that's right. What? So there's no wall of fire? Last? No. After all, the thing generating the flames is... Another close one! You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer, but everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission. We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this. So it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions. Responsibilities. There's a lot of serious stuff going on here. Carl, I know, would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course. Sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. You never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot.